Hey there, and welcome to painting Jedi the Wiphid Jedi. And I've already primed him and given him a coat of heavy opaque, game opaque sienna, sienna is a pigment, which is a brown pigment, but it's also like one of the classics. And next up, I'm just going to introduce the different regional colours to give the variety. He's gonna go a sort of grey browny fur, or a lighter coloured fur than the robes, and I'm going to knock most of the robes back to very dark. Go then. The first bit of painting, sorry, I thought I'd just shoved my sleeve in my paint, which would have been, well, not unusual, but done. And I started off doing the robe with mahogany brown, because I thought it was a bit darker than the sienna, but it wasn't sufficiently dark. So I mixed it with a bit of black to tone it down, or it is a dark, rich, chocolatey colour. And for the edging, the trim, I mixed that with some plague brown. This is all Vallejo paint, by the way, in case you're wondering. And that gives me the sort of lighter yellowy brown for the edging, which is going to ultimately go probably white. Along with the belt is also going to go white, but I wanted the belt to be sort of a different tone value than the trim, so that got a blue-grey. So next up I'm going to introduce golden brown to the fur to start toning that up to a lighter colour. Here we go, then here's the first wave of fur. So it's just been brushed with golden brown and then mixed some white in with the golden brown and brushed it again. So right now it looks like he's blonde, but what's going to happen next? It's going to change all that. So I've got a funny feeling he's going to be like dark haired Wiphid ultimately. So I'm going to run a thin black ink through his fur and a brown ink over his robe, but before that happens I will block in the hilt of his sabre in grey as well, just so that the black can be applied to that. So one thing that won't get any ink applied to it is well, the sabre blade and the actual belt around his waist. Here we go then, a dark brown wash has gone on the robes, and a thin black wash has gone on the blonde hair, so now he's got quite dark fur. And so this will lead to a final highlight before starting on the sabre and the lighting effects. And claws on these guys are actually quite dark, so we'll actually also just block them in black before, or with another tier of black ink, or before doing sabre effects and lighting from the sabre. So blocked in white on the sash around his waist and around all of his trim, but didn't like it on the trim on the waist. It looked too white, there wasn't enough difference, so rewashed the original brown that I used for doing all the trim on his robes, watered it down, washed it over the top, and it's given me like a nice, I think, contrast. His fur has been dry brushed in with a sort of highlight colour, and then I've just used my finger to smudge away excess paint, giving it this nice kind of black blonde effect, which I'm quite happy with, I think. And then I started blocking. I blocked in the sabre, and I suddenly realised that, as much as I'd like to say we're heading towards the finishing straight and such forth, actually he needs all his flesh doing, and then he needs to be highlighted, and then we can start with the lighting and finishing off. So for the moment, that's Tabletop, base painted, ready for finishing off really. So this is some news to interest you, and all your paint's going really well. Thank you for watching, have a good one, and take care. Bye bye.